I kind of sometimes refer to myself as the accidental chocolatier. I certainly didn't set out to be a chocolatier or start a chocolate company. My goal was to be a chef, maybe own a restaurant someday. When I went to Las Vegas to work in a restaurant, the only job available was in the pastry department. And I had been cooking savory food up until then. And I think after about a week, I was like, I'm never gonna cook savory food again. So I really just fell in love with it. And when I came back to Kansas City and was a pastry chef at a local restaurant here, we used to hand these chocolates out at the end of the meal. And then all of a sudden the customers were like, can we buy these? And it was not until that moment that I was like, well, yeah, of course, give me 6 months. And that set in motion what we've got today. We went through the first, 7 to 8 years of our business without really understanding where chocolate comes from and actually what it is. And we discovered pretty quickly that a majority of the public doesn't understand that as well. They think it's something that's made in a factory, but there's this entire agricultural component. It's grown in farms, and there's real people that really struggle to grow this crop. We're obviously known for creating very beautiful bonbons and confections, but if we're not talking about the raw material and the people who grow it and how it gets here, then we're only telling half the story. I think it's just this ingredient, that we've discovered over the years that brings people joy. But there's also this mystique about it, how it's made, where does it come from? It's just fun. People smile. Like it's the greatest job in the world that we're able to watch the customer's reaction on a daily basis. There are so many different types of chocolate lovers. There's people that do understand the history. They understand the nuances between, 5 different dark chocolates and consume it that way. And then there's people that just eat it because it makes them happy. More of a moment instead of just something that you eat for sugar. We just opened a new store in Breckenridge, and I've been fortunate to spend a lot of time in that store and talk to people who have never seen chocolate like ours. We would love to go to a few more key markets like that and just expose more people to what we're doing. I think we have some challenges along the way because of the cacao market is the most challenging time since I've been in the business as far as rising costs and limited supplies. And that's the great thing about a small business is we've adapted from day one. We had trouble keeping up with demand for 20 years. I think we're in a great position with strong partners. Our financial partners, banking partners have been crucial to our growth. Financing buildings, equipment, things that we normally wouldn't have been able to do. We financed our factory back in 2017. So that was our real first foray with FNBO, and our local banker, we have such a great relationship. Really understood what we were trying to accomplish and very amenable. And then 2 years ago, they became our primary banker. They're 100% committed to helping our business thrive, succeed, grow, and be more successful than we could without them. We want to grow, we want to continue to get bigger, but we will not compromise or sacrifice quality. You're going to see a dedicated team of individuals crafting these confections that take days to make. The process of making chocolate, it's 1 degree Celsius makes a difference on whether it's going to turn out or not. 1 gram over, under on certain things make a big difference. It's a very precise science. There's a lot of science behind what we do. There's a lot of art in there. There's a lot of passion and details. OCD, probably a little bit. Cooking is a lot about feel and touch. Man, when you get into a pastry kitchen and you're baking something or, crafting chocolate or caramel, it's science. It's exact. This is how you do it. This is how much you need, or it doesn't work. And I think that was one thing that I really enjoyed about it. It's a very defined art form. We just celebrated our 21st birthday. And I think part of our longevity has been our ability to continue to innovate. While it's a lot of work to create new flavors, new designs, try to develop new techniques, we continually do so every year. So we just want that to be a very special experience. That white and brown box that we've had since day one to be a pretty timeless, classic experience. For us, the glorious part is watching the customers come in the store and smile. Introducing somebody new to our product, like when they taste it and you can see right away on their face, like, oh, I've never had anything like this before. And when they get it, it's just a great feeling. So it makes all of our hard work worthwhile.